Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode number 21 of the Beers and Pods podcast. I am your host with the most, Lloyd Evans, and with me,
Mahesh Parker.
my good friend. How are you?
I'm good, man. Same old, really. Yeah.
The cycle repeats. Same on my side.
Pretty much.
Nothing happens. We just wait until April. Was it April 21st? Whatever that shit is when the pubs and shit open outside and whatnot.
12th, yes.
12. I was close, man. I was close.
Close, bro.
And then we wait for June 21st.
Indeed.
I'll see everyone. Listen, but yeah. Alright, so we're just going to get straight into it. We don't want to talk about our lives. Let's go. Right? Down.
Let's go.
Alright.
Don't you want to discuss Her Majesty?
Pardon?
Her Majesty. Would you like to discuss Her Majesty?
Oh, shit. Actually... Beg your pardon?
Sorry?
Are you there? Okay, sorry, you went out for a second, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, Liz W. You wanna talk about Liz W? And then...
Yeah, we can do. So, no, alright, you introduce actually. I think you'd be better at this.
So, yeah, I think on Sunday, the highly anticipated interview between Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and Oprah Winfrey aired, and it revealed some pretty harrowing things about the royal family, where, you know, they've been racist towards Meghan Markle. They've not given the family protection. They're not even offering Harry any financial support. Like, there was a story that Meghan Markle made Kate Middleton. I was about to say Kate Windsor, but it's Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton cry, but it turns out it was Kate Middleton who made Meghan Markle cry and all sorts. And yeah, it's kind of.
What did Kate? I missed that one. I didn't watch the shit. I'm not gonna lie to everyone. I just saw the Twitter clips because I asked you lot. I said, is it? I asked Mahesh, is it worth me going to watch the thing, or can I get it all from Twitter? And you said, pretty much. So I was like, cool. I don't need to watch all this. But what did Kate Middleton do?
So there was apparently for the wedding there was some issue with like the bridesmaids' dresses or something like that, and Kate Middleton made Meghan Markle cry. But what makes it interesting is that it was actually like there was a rumor that came out that it was Meghan who made Kate cry, but that was completely false. Yeah, it's kind of sent the UK into pandemonium. Really, people are
wild.
I'm seeing some crazy takes, and it's kind of like shown, I think, how far we have to go as a country. Really, there's some pretty dodgy opinions still out there. Some very poor beliefs. People just, not understanding. Like Meghan, she said she had suicidal thoughts. And you have people turning around saying, "Oh, I don't believe you."
That's a wild thing to say,
It's a very dangerous precedent. So
very wild thing to say. Like, that's nuts. Like,
indeed.
But it is. It's kind of wild. Like, it's you know what? Yeah, it sounds bad. I care about this kind of stuff because I care about people's mental health. But you know what the worst part is? I think it doesn't surprise me. Like, this family has just done bad for they've just done bad for years and years and years and years of bad stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
It's true, yeah. Like, it's very true.
Like, it doesn't really surprise me. Like, it sounds horrible, and I really and I wish the best for Meghan. And shout out to Harry, because you know what? Yeah, I was deep in this year. Like, he just left his family and said goodbye. Like, imagine you were in that situation, Mahesh, and you're not part of the royal family. So Mahesh, you don't have the same sort of pressure he has with the media and all that kind of stuff. Like, imagine you had to just leave your family and say, "You men are being like pagans. I have to go. I love you. I love all of you." Obviously, you wouldn't say pagans, but you'd be like, "I love all of you, but I have to leave now." Imagine how difficult that would be for you, and then just duck out. and be like, I'm moving to another country. I don't want to chat to any of you.
It's crazy because I think that's just indicative of how bad it's got. And
you know what I mean? Like for any human to do that to their family is nuts when you really think about it.
Crazy.
Sure
and
millions of people that have done that to their families, you know. Yeah. But I can imagine it's a really, really difficult thing, you know.
But you know what's crazy? Like, Prince Charles was ignoring Harry's phone calls, which is like wild. His own son, like, which is so wild. But yeah, man, yeah, it's kind of
why? What was trying to chat? What was he trying to chat to him about?
Stuff, I guess, like just everything that was going on.
Oh, he didn't know. I thought he was trying to talk to him about a certain thing or whatnot.
Nah, and I think Prince Charles just aired him, which is peak, so peak.
That is so rude. He got aired like Piers Morgan.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
He got aired like Piers Morgan. Can we?
Pretty much.
He's gone. You know what? Yeah. And in all of this time, I was telling my actually funny story earlier about when I was a kid. Like, not for a very long time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say about 14. I realized, but for a good period of time, I thought Piers Morgan used to be James Bond. It's because his name sounds like Pierce Brosnan, and like I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to think Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen were the same person. So like clearly, like I saw people with the same name or the same like kind of physique, and I just put them. I mean, like I didn't do much thinking as a child, clearly, but yeah. But yeah, I was the same. But yeah, he just walked out on his job at Good Morning Britain? I don't watch that.
Yeah, GMP. Yeah, I don't watch it either. But he's just an absolute trash human being. Trash human being.
He's been moving mad.
Yep.
I didn't even know people like still like it's crazy. You know what? It's cool though. You know what? I hope that like what's the other prince's name? The one that came to
Andrew, the nonce.
No, not Uncle Andy. Not Uncle Andy God. The nonce. No, William and that. Their son. I doubt it. Yeah, their son. But it would be cool to see like if all the kids see what Harry did and like look at Diana's legacy and go, you know what? Bun this family. Because imagine they all do it. Like what could happen? Man. But you know what? The collapse of the monarchy is crazy because. It's just something we're just gonna have to live. I don't see it happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the interview and like people's behavior. If you just look at it from like a financial perspective, like the taxpayer is funding these people and they're filthy rich and like
they also rent us a lot of land apparently for like dirt cheap. But I don't know.
It's mad, man. I don't know. Thing is, I don't want to get bagged in it, but it's fair to say I'm not a big fan of the monarchy.
I just don't care. Like, I never got it. Like when I was a kid, I cared because obviously you know me. I linked up with Queen Elizabeth one time in year 1. It was mad.
What?
I did.
Wait, did you actually? Seriously?
Mm-hmm. The mum's life. There's a picture somewhere.
Bruh, that's mad.
Mum's life. Yeah.
It's nuts.
But no, other than that, she didn't bell, she didn't, you know, and if she did bell 6-year-old Lloyd after that, I think she was on with Andy the nonce, you know what I mean?
Mad.
But,
that's mad.
Yeah, but other than that, ever since growing up, I never really got the hype around the Queen, like, it just seemed like, I just never got it, like, and they don't do anything, you know what, when I learned they didn't do anything, that's when I was like, oh, like...
Yeah. You're kind of like, why are you here? Like, why are you taking all our money, man?
It's just like one family that just has peas. Like, and when you deep it, this sounds really bad, right? And I don't. Obviously, what Meghan's gone through is horrible, and anything I'm talking about regarding Prince Andrew, anyone victim of any of that kind of stuff, all the Epstein stuff is horrible, and I hope you're okay. Yeah, but doesn't like the royal family seem like the fucking Kardashians right now? Like you got all this shit going on, like you know what I mean. You got Uncle Andy with Jeffrey Epstein. You got Harry like wanting to leave. They got them being. It seems like it's like a soap opera almost. You know what I mean?
It's like a circus. Yeah, it's all sorts.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's honestly nuts. But that's the part that annoyed me though. Like I guess it's good because this reflects issues that happen in society. But we all kind of already know this happens in society. That's the thing. But if this does like help people, and if people are doing this, and they want to challenge their older family to be like, no, you shouldn't be like this or whatever. That's cool, and I like that kind of stuff. But the fact that them man said like that's our son and his wife is being paraded, we could just give like the newspapers a bell and be like, come on guys, chill.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Prince Andrew, that they didn't do it for she didn't do it for like it's nuts. You know what I mean?
It's crazy that an actual nonce hasn't got anywhere near as much stick as Meg. And the thing is, I don't think like Meghan they haven't done anything wrong. They haven't done anything wrong. It's just like, yeah, I'm not a fan of the monarchy at all. Not, and even less so after this interview.
No. I say that. I fuck with Harry. Harry's a cool guy.
Oh yeah, Harry, yeah.
Harry,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's weird because when you were a kid, you always thought like, yeah, Harry seems okay. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I always looked like I never liked any of them. But I thought if there was one of them I liked, it'd probably be the younger one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he.
Yeah, but fuck, because this guy was on crowd. He was always in the newspapers doing some wild shit. I was like, I like that guy. You know what I mean? He probably wasn't even doing that bad now, but he's always in the wild news. I was like, okay, except when he did anything. Oh, if he ever did anything questionable, I don't agree with it. By the way, because I don't want to get in trouble. So anything he did bad, I don't agree with. Okay, cool. We're gonna move on.
Did you want to touch on UFC?
Yeah.
Before we move on to some music. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, this weekend at was UFC 259, an event I have been anticipating for pretty much since it was announced. So on the main card we had 3 title fights, and obviously headlining was Israel Adesanya of Nigeria, the Kiwi of Nigerian descent. There's something I like about Adesanya because you know what, he reminds me of like back in the day. Like I can imagine I didn't follow UFC at this time, but I can imagine when Conor McGregor fought. I can imagine like if Irish Twitter was a thing, everyone would be tweeting about it, going mad. Like, and then no other days they wouldn't even be watching. It's kind of like that with Adesanya on my TL. Like when UFC's usually on, if I stay up for like a fight night or something like that, the tweets aren't even like that. But with Adesanya, I feel like, whoa, I don't know, it feels like a big event because so many people I know are watching and even know who he is. Like, Mahesh knows who he is and I didn't tell him about it. That's a fucking shock to me. You know what I mean? That was like, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? But yeah, like, I was so shocked you even like said anything. I was like, oh wow.
I didn't even watch it, but I just wanted him to win. I just wanted him to win, really.
I just didn't even know. I didn't even know how you knew who he was. That's how I was so shocked. But yeah, that's what I like.
I'm a man of culture, Lloyd. Don't disrespect me.
No, it's just if Mahesh sees it on the TL, he knows about it. That's it. That's how big it was on the TL. Mahesh knew about it. So yeah. So I'll just go into it. But yeah, so I was just gonna say that I think Izzy. I like what Izzy does for MMA as a whole. Like, I think Izzy is a great thing for MMA, especially with the people I socialize with. Like, more people talking about it. They might watch one and be like, "Oh, actually, you know what? I actually like this," because that's all it takes. But yeah, we're going to the. I'm not going to go into the card because be here a long time. But just going to the 3 title fights. I'm going to start backwards. So I'm going to start Adesanya. Jan Blachowicz was a heavy underdog going into this fight, and my God, he fought a beautiful fight. Didn't rush in like he had done against people like Thiago Santos. But yeah, Jan's been on a huge winning streak. He's beat a lot of great contenders, and he's just fought a beautiful fight against Izzy. Didn't rush in, took his time, was patient, wore Izzy down. Took those takedowns in the 4th and the 5th round, really sealed him to fight. And you could see that he was clearly the larger man of the two, because we've seen Izzy defend takedowns with people like Derek Brunson, who's a fantastic wrestler, and nothing like he can withstand that. He knocked Derek Brunson out, but Jan, yeah, just credit to Jan, man. And I think he was heavy underdog. He seems like a lovely guy. I'm happy. I'm really happy for Jan. Obviously, Israel and the John Jones talk is off for now, and I'm happy with that. I don't really want him going to fight John Jones. Like, John Jones is going to fight heavyweight, and he's still 205 pound. He's still a 185-pound champ. So I'm really happy for Izzy. Quickly touch on the other 2 title fights. Amanda Nunes is the GOAT. That's it. We don't need to say any more. Ran through Megan Anderson. Didn't break a square. Made Megan Anderson hold her baby for some reason. It got a bit weird, but she did it. She's the GOAT. No one's beaten her in at least 2 years, unless it's Valentina Shevchenko. That's it. Cool. And we go on to the last of the title fights. Aljamain Sterling versus Petr Yan. I was heavy on Sterling. I thought Sterling was going to win. I thought Sterling was going to get him down, submitting early. Wasn't the case. Sterling was 1-17 in takedowns. Yan was piecing him up. I thought Sterling going to the 4th round, it was probably 3-1 to Yan. No, I mean, sorry, going into the 4th, 2-1 to Yan. And then it would have been 3-1 to Yan. But, Sterling was on the ground. Yan took an illegal knee. And Sterling won the belt via disqualification. So there's a little bit of uproar about that. My 2 piece on it is, does Sterling deserve to be the champion? That's a tricky one. I think it definitely deserves a rematch. I don't think anyone should have the belt, maybe. Well, at first I thought Sterling should have the belt, but then I thought about it, and it was like I saw Sterling parading around with it, and it made me feel a type of way. But things like, we saw this happen with Daniel Cormier and John Jones a few years ago. But I think that was a really bad move from Sterling. But they'll rematch probably in a few months, and we'll get to see that happen again. But yeah, great night of fights, man. I really enjoyed it, and I hope all you guys did too. This weekend we have Leon Edwards fighting Bilal Muhammad. Leon Edwards comes from Birmingham, England. I rewatched his last fight last night actually against RDA, and I think Leon will piece him up. I can't lie. He's ranked number 3, beats Bilal Muhammad, ranked number 13, so it doesn't really do too much for him, but it could be the doorway to a bigger fight. So yeah, if you're up at that time, make sure you check that out too. Cool.
Nice. And yeah, did you want to? So one of the friends of the podcast sent us a video, about the music industry. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we wanted to touch on that before we go into some projects and some recent drops. And yeah, in the video. So yeah,
I need to watch the video right now. Can you send it to me? I literally forgot I put that.
They really weren't that great those years. But one thing that did happen during the 60s was some music of an unusual or experimental nature did get recorded and did get released. Now look at who the executives were in those companies at those times. Not hip young guys. These were cigar-chomping old guys who looked at the product that came and said, I don't know. Who knows what it is? Record it, stick it out. If it sells, all right. We were better off with those guys than we are now with the supposedly hip young executives, who are making the decisions of what people should see and hear in the marketplace. The young guys are more conservative and more dangerous to the art form than the old guys with the cigars ever were. And you know how these young guys got in there? The old guy with a cigar, one day goes, well, I took a chance. It went out, and we sold a few million units. All right, I don't know what it is. Well, we got to do more of it. I need some advice. Let's get a hippie in here. So they hire a hippie. They're bringing the guy with the long hair. Now, they're not going to trust him to do anything except carry coffee and bring the mail in and out. He starts in there. He's carried the coffee. Well, we can trust him. He brought the coffee 4 times on time. Let's give him a real job. Okay, he becomes an A&R man. From there, moving up and up and up. Next thing you know, he's got his feet on the desk. And he's saying, well, we can't take a chance on this because it's just simply, that's not what the kids really want. And I know, and they got that attitude. And the day you get rid of that attitude and get back to, who knows, take a chance, that entrepreneurial spirit where even if you don't like or understand what the record is that's coming in the door, the person who is in the executive chair may not be the final arbiter of taste of the entire population. you know?
So there you have it, folks. See? You see what I did there, Mahesh? I played it for the folks so they could hear.
Nice. Very well played, man. Very well played.
I had watched that already, obviously. Duh.
Clearly. Clearly.
You know what? It's quite interesting, actually, because I never actually thought of it in that perspective, because I always think, like...
Me neither.
It's the old people, like, not letting the young people in.
Yep. I agree.
And it's crazy, because he's actually kind of right.
It's weird because I don't necessarily think of it as a young and old thing, but I think of it in terms of expression and in terms of like what sells. Because I think like some artists are quite fortunate in that they're given artistic freedom, but some are I feel like they're kind of pigeonholed and kind of forced to make music a certain way so that it sells a certain amount, you know? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of what I've took from it. How about you?
I just thought it was interesting, that perspective. That I never heard it from that perspective before. So yeah, man, I fucked with that video. I think he's got a point in regards to like you just gotta let shit slide. But then at the same time, I think you do need some sort of vision. Like you can't just let musicians be musicians sometimes. Like they do need guidance. I think that's where the lines cross. I think there is. And there are artists who do benefit from record labels, resources, and that kind of things. Like you hear all this I don't mean to sound bad, but like you hear all this independence talk and all this nowadays. But some people do need a label. Like, and it's not. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Like, it is just what it is. So I think it comes from both sides. I think there are those people you can give that freedom, but there are artists where they do need that guidance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think
it's a bit general. It's a bit general. That's all.
Yeah, I think as well with being independent. I think you can reap the rewards long term, but I think it's a tougher journey. In that, like a lot of when you're with a label, you kind of have to reimburse the costs anyway. But when you're independent, like the cost of putting on shows, the cost of touring, you know, that all comes from your own pocket. The cost of promotion, that comes from your own pocket. So like, it might be tricky in that way, but I think like the fact that you own your masters just means that you have so much, like, that I think long term you'll benefit. But it's a tougher journey, I think. So yeah.
I think, yeah, I agree, man. But I also do agree that fact that, like, yeah, I don't know. You said it right. I think that's it's a really good point, though. I do feel like, but you always hear that. I always think, oh, these old people take. I know, because you know that's what I always think, but it makes kind of sense actually when you think about it like that. But yeah, it's very interesting actually. Because you see it with artists, like when they remember Fetty Wap's run in 2015.
Oh man,
that was so nobody good. Telling him what to do. And once people started telling Fetty what to do, what happened? We never heard from him.
It's mad how he just dropped off.
See what I mean?
Like, it's crazy, man. Like, now I think of it, like he dropped, what was it? He dropped My Way, 679, and then Trap Queen in like a year, and then just went. By the way, I'm hearing echo. Is that? Hello? Lloyd? Yeah. Hello? Did I cut off or did you cut out?
Me cutting out, don't worry. But
oh, okay.
Yeah. You probably didn't hit the nail on the head.
But yeah, no, I was just saying in terms of like, he had a crazy, and he just disappeared, man. I can only think of like, well, bruv, what's he doing nowadays?
I don't know, man. I hope he's alright.
Me too, man. Me too.
I hope he's good. That's what I hope. But yeah, that was an interesting video. Shout out to Michael sending that in. I'll just bait his government on there. podcast or what.
Bruv, he hasn't. I don't even think he's dropped music since. What the hell?
Nasty.
Oh wait,
yes,
no.
Surely. He
Oh no,
has.
I mean, I dropped like a. Oh wait, dropped an album.
I think he did.
Well, did he actually?
I think he dropped one this year.
Oh my bad.
I don't
bro,
know if
I
that's
just
right. Not
I
this
just
year, maybe
haven't-
last year.
I just haven't noticed it, man.
I don't even know how I know that. I'm actually gonna check. So I am quite interested about 31. Yeah, baby. Fam, I thought that guy was gonna be here for
1738.
years I thought that guy was gonna be here for years to stay.
Man, bruv. 679, man. Oh, that's
You
you.
know the vibes. Came out in 11th of December 2020.
What? Bruh.
Yeah, the Styles P verse on there.
I didn't even know he dropped anything. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, baby. Oh, you dropped 2 albums last year, bro. Or was that EP? I don't know, but
Jesus, bro, I had no idea. But
that was the first time he dropped. Wow, he went on a hiatus. He didn't drop anything for almost 3 years.
Mad.
Yeah, shout out to Fetty. Hope he's okay. Yeah, man. What's next?
Shall we go into La Musique?
Yeah, we'll talk about some new records that dropped. They had
Yes.
Mahesh. It's getting spooky outside, according to Aubrey. You know that last guy that Jerome was telling us about, that Drake guy.
Yeah.
That guy Jerome was trying to tell us about.
Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy Drake,
Is that
yeah,
okay?
Champagne.
Yeah.
I think his Instagram name is Champagne Pappy. He's some weird guy. But
Wait, it wasn't Prosecco Puppy. I thought it was.
No, that's me, mate. That's me. That's
Ah,
me. That's
okay,
me.
okay.
Come on.
Okay.
So yeah, he came. So yeah, he was talking about he dropped some album called Scary Hours. He had a little baby on there though. I can't believe he got a big feature like that. I'm actually quite impressed. Man like Drake, Drake, whatever his name is, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's I'm not gonna lie. I woke up on Friday and I saw people hyping it up. I took a listen.
It's Drake. Of course they are gonna hype it up.
But people was talking about that Lemon Pepper freestyle as if it was the greatest thing since.
It's a good song.
Slash
It's a
Sheet.
good song.
I think it's an okay song. I don't even think it's that great. I'm not even gonna
It's
lie.
alright. It's good. I like when Drake raps though. I'm a big fan of when Drake really raps.
Me too.
Right, I'm gonna sound really mean, and this is no offense to Ross. Yeah, didn't need him on the song. I love Rick Ross. I love Rick Ross. Didn't need him on that song. Because Drake kind of went off. He did his thing. It was good. I enjoyed it.
I wasn't a fan, man. I thought, yeah, that tape did not.
You thought they could have both come harder?
I just, yeah.
You know,
I don't know, man. The beat, yeah. I feel like the beat could have been better. I just wasn't captivated.
Oh, I like Lemon Pepper.
I wasn't that captivated by it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it felt like more. It felt like more throwaway stuff from like compared. What's that? What's the last? Was it Dark Lane demo or something like that?
Dark Knight demo tapes. Batman demo
whatever.
tapes.
Yeah, I felt like that kind of throwaway type stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, man. He needs this underground guy, man. I know he's trying to become mainstream, but he needs a better attendance. Like,
yeah, man.
no, I'll tell you what. So weirdly, this is the one thing I like about the tape. That little baby verse was cold. I don't listen to Lil Baby.
Yeah,
I don't listen to Lil Baby, but he went off. What was it? He said something like, "I'm not a goat, but I fit the description." I don't even like the small lines like that. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Oh, all right, baby, you rapping, all right." You know, he knew he had to like get in his A game.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. It was all right. I liked my favorite song was Lemon Pepper Freestyle, just because I like that kind of Drake kind of rapping. The first song, that ain't my thing. It's not my thing. There's just some Drake records I know are not for me. Like, do you remember I'm Upset? 100 million for my disrespect. That song wasn't for me. There's 3 Drake records I know they're not for me. Like 1 foot up, left foot slide. This shit is not for me. That first record is I'm never gonna enjoy that kind of record from Drake. But I like the Lil Baby verse and I liked Lemon Pepper Freestyle. It was like just cool music. I don't think I'm gonna go back to it. And in terms of Drake and Ross, features, doesn't rank that high. Rank that high. Not in the top 5. Defo nowhere near the top 5.
Not at all. Yeah.
Them two, when them two get together, it's fireworks. But it was good. People just like to gas Drake, but I understand why. He's the biggest artist on the planet. He has the predominance of the market share. Makes sense.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, man. Oh, and then we had another collaboration happen actually.
Indeed, indeed.
Silk Sonic. That's a great name.
Very good name, man. Very good.
That's a really good name. Oh, we should have thought of that on this podcast.
The Silk Sonic podcast. That would have been a sick name.
That sounds like some disgusting shit, man. Why is it when it's us, it sounds disgusting? When it's them, it's like, ooh, that's sexy and smooth. Us, oh, look at these perverts.
It's because we're not rich and we're not famous.
We can't sing.
Yeah, we can't, you know.
And only one of us can play instruments well enough.
And only one can rap.
Yeah, Mesh got bars, you know.
I know, man. I know. You know, Lloyd. You know, Lloyd did grade 8 guitar. Yeah. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
You know what? Now I understand how weird, how stupid me saying you can rap sounds in your head, because you just said that. I was like, there's no way in God's earth I would be able to do that. I was like, oh, that's what Mahesh thinks about his rapping ability. Yeah. Oh, where the fuck was it? Silk Sonic. Fuck it, that was a tangent. But no, Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
What was the record called? Leave the Door Open. Leave the Door Open. I really liked it. I thought it was a great record. It's one of the best records I heard all year. It's just great. I don't even know what to like.
Just so smooth. It's
everything was good. There's nothing to what can you complain about?
It's everything I expected it to be, really.
You're not disappointed either. You're just like, oh, this is good. You're like, oh, you know what? Yeah. It's like they have such high expectations. They didn't exceed, so they met my expectations. But my expectations were so high. It's not like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
You can't tell me Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak bringing the record out, not me thinking, oh, that's going to be some mid. You know what I mean? That's not happening. That's never happening.
Sure.
But no, it was a perfect
Did you
record.
see yesterday, like they were going at it on Twitter? It was part of the banter, of course.
Oh, Bruno and Anderson.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
Yeah. They were like beefing each other on Twitter and stuff. It's quite funny.
West?
Yeah, but it was like all to promote. I think they're performing at the Grammys or something like that.
The Grammys is still happening.
I think so.
Okay, no.
It might be like a live stream.
That's true. Actually, the Grammys usually happen in like January, innit, or February. I swear they happen in the winter.
No, I think it's like. Oh wait, no, you're right.
Yeah, on a usual occasion, they usually happen in the winter. Am I not wrong? They've always happened that time. Yeah, they said fuck it. They said, we're postponing it. Fuck Freddie Gibbs. I don't know why only Freddie Gibbs came in my head. But yeah, they said, fuck Freddie Gibbs and his Grammy. He ain't getting shit. But yeah. Oh, shout out to them too then. That was a great thing. Right, should we go on to these... Sorry, would you go ahead? You want to finish anything?
Bro, Messi just scored an absolute banger for Barcelona.
Who are Barcelona playing again?
Sorry?
Who are Barcelona playing again?
A PSG, bro.
Alright. Is it... Wait, what's the score? Are you watching it?
Nah, it's 1-1.
How did you see it then?
I just saw it.
Okay, you said it to me. Can I talk about it if you want?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it looks like, man. I haven't got it in front of me.
Alright. Wait, I just sent it to you.
I'm cool. I'm cool talking about it. I just need to know what it looks like. Oh, that was unprofessional. Oh, what a goal! Oh,
yeah, madness!
What a banger! Oh, that was filth. How's he still so good, bro? Yep. How old is he now? 34.
Yeah, I think he's 33.
Oh, he's still got like that. He still could have a good 5 years in him, you know. That's what's scary.
I feel like he can adapt his he's 33. He's 33.
I feel like he's gonna adapt his role. I feel like he's gonna be until he's 38 at least.
I think honestly, if you play him as like a cam,
I was thinking that as well. Yeah, I was just thinking that. But yeah.
I mean, Messi. He's gonna leave Barcelona. You know, Messi. I just wanted to say, you know, there's a club in
If
North
he
London.
went to Tottenham, I would
might...
be so disappointed in Leon. If Lionel Messi is goes from this season to Tottenham, this is not an offensive. If he went to Arsenal, I'd feel the same. Like, no.
It's
no.
true. He's got to go
Stay
to
away
like
from North London.
He's got to go
You
to
deserve better than
like
North
a
London.
super team. Very true, actually.
No,
Very true.
no, don't even put your pleas in the air.
Don't even wish it into
No.
existence. Nah, we'd never be able to afford him. We'd never ever be able to afford him at all.
Even if you could, I'd still be disappointed in Messi. That'd be so disappointing.
Yeah.
Even at Arsenal, I'd be like, no, don't play. You deserve better.
That's the problem though. I don't know how many clubs can
City.
actually afford him. That's the thing. It's true.
I don't even know though, because what's their wage bill looking like?
It's mad, bro. But to be fair, they're backed by a country. They got the financial backing of the country.
So the PSG.
So, make things happen. Yeah, PSG's the other one. But yeah, shall
Go to some music album reviews.
La musique? Oui. Let's go start with Sir Gerald Lewis. That's not.
Oh, is it not? I thought you did some pre-production.
S.G. Lewis.
Yeah, have you got the
Sir Gerald Samuel George Lewis.
actually.
S.G. Yeah,
Okay,
that's his actual
cool.
name.
At least
Yeah.
we actually do. At least we checked. You weren't that close. You know what? You weren't even that far off.
I won. I was close.
Right. So S.G. Lewis, Times, the debut studio album by English singer-songwriter S.G. Lewis. It was released on February 19th, 2021. Mahesh, what did you think of this album?
Yes.
You're a fan of this man. You're the one who suggested it. What do you think?
I am indeed.
Oh wait, Chad Hugo
was
produced
okay.
it. Sorry.
He did.
I need to wait. What?
The hell?
Chad Hugo.
Did he actually?
Yeah, unless it's a sample. No, Chad Hugo produced on this. That's crazy. That's
That's
so
mad.
crazy. Wow, I did not know that. I'm on Wikipedia. That's the only reason I knew that. Wow. Oh, for those who don't know, we're making. There's bare people like, oh, who the hell is that? Basically, if you knew Pharrell's band back in the day, NERD, it was him, Chad Hugo, and another guy, and I can't remember his name for the death of me. And also,
When Chad
the
Hugo
legendary
were NERD before or when they after the Neptunes?
Neptunes were a thing. They're always a thing during NERD. And then the Neptunes,
They were?
yeah, man. That was just their music, but Neptunes, yeah, they made music too. So and then the Neptunes were a legendary production duo of Pharrell Williams. You might have heard of him. I don't know. He's kind of underground too, like Drake, and Chad Hugo. So that's why me and Mahesh are really shocked that Chad Hugo is on here, because Chad Hugo is kind of a quiet guy. You don't really see Chad Hugo on things too often.
Yeah,
It's kind of, you know what I mean. But yeah.
But yeah, it was all right. I was a bit disappointed. I'll be honest. I think he's gone a bit more. I prefer S.G. Lewis's older stuff, but I feel like he's gone a bit more commercial, bit too poppy with it. There were some good tunes, but I felt like, and it's real like feel good music, and like the production is excellent. Like he's an amazing producer, but like some of the tunes felt really repetitive. But yeah, I'd say that's my fault. It was alright, but I'd say I'm disappointed. I expected better, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I just thought, you know what it is, with me, I know in a certain situation, this could bang. Like, I said to Mahesh, I put on the first song, and I was like, I feel like this is like the soundtrack to Love Island or something like that. Like, it makes me feel like, but it made me feel like summer, but I felt like I was about to start seeing a bunch of people walk into a room. Like, I literally thought it was like a Love Island soundtrack type vibe. But I know in the right situation, this problem will probably slap. Like, if I'm on the beach in a foreign country, got a few beers, having a dance, I don't know, drunk, having a dance, maybe this could, this probably could bang, but... And it did, I listened to it, I'd listened to it while I was cleaning, so it was kind of like, it wasn't as bad as just sitting there listening to it, just doing nothing. But, yeah, man, it's just a bit too dancey and poppy for me, you know. But I do like it. Like, it's not like bad music. It's not bad music at all. It's just not what I want to hear in my day-to-day life, really. But yeah, shout out to SG Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I just don't think I'll come back.
Yeah, me
to
neither.
It.
Unless I'm on the beach
it's very
somewhere.
True.
I'm telling you,
true.
It could bang.
In beef.
No, I'm telling you, this would actually
in our
bang.
beef.
Like on holiday.
It could.
Like that.
For sure. In the right setting, I don't doubt that. But like, yeah, what would you say your favorite tunes were?
I liked "Feel the Fire" with Lucky Day.
Yeah,
is that yours too?
Me too. Yeah, one of my
Nice,
favorites.
nice.
For sure.
I liked "Impact" as well.
Very unty. That sounds like someone you like. Yeah, like classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
Like
like a classic.
unts.
It's not modern. Oh no, I like the first record a lot too. Time. I like
Time was
a lot
nice.
as
Yeah,
well.
I love the
like-
bass line.
Actually, I thought the sound was good. Yeah, the first two records and Impact were my joints. I
Yeah,
take that
for
back.
sure.
I probably will go back to them joints. I actually do like them. I think in the right environment, I will play those joints. But just around, you know, it has to be like, I know when I would, you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's not great.
I hear you. So my favorite tunes, I'd say, were "Time," "Feed the Fire," and
Oh, I
"Chemicals."
liked Chemicals too. Yeah, Chemicals, cool. That was the Chad Hugo one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of gave me.
Chad Hugo one.
Sorry, go on. Well, is it actually?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of gave me like Daft. No wonder it gave me Daft Punk vibes.
Yeah,
Actually, there's no
I was
connection
gonna
between
say,
Daft
but I just let you rock. I literally thought that in my head, but I was like, I'm not gonna do it to him on the podcast. I'll do it to him after. But you did it.
I did it to myself. But yeah, no, it did have major Daft Punk vibes though, I think. But yeah.
Let's go on to the next album, right?
Yes.
Next album is Ghetts, Conflict of Interest. This is the third studio album by British rapper Ghetts. Includes a whole bunch of guest features that you'll be very shocked at. Got people like Skepta, Dave, Retry 2, Giggs, Stormzy, Ed Sheeran, Hamza. All these people. JK, Passalou. All these guys. Nash.
The Avengers.
Honestly, bro.
The Avengers are on this thing, man.
Everyone's on here. I'm on here.
Avengers, the Justice League, the
Beers
Fantastic
and
Four,
Buds.
X-Men.
Yeah, you know the Hesh spin on the first song,
man.
you know? You went hard. Whilst I was playing, whilst I had the guitar solo.
Guitar.
Alright, let's get serious. Ghetts, Conflict of Interest,
yeah.
Hesh, what are you thinking?
What a tape. Like, what an album. Like, from the first few tracks, I was just kind of like hooked. And I was just like, whoa, this is very, 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 very good. And like, it's just a brilliant album. I think like everything about it is brilliant. The rapping, the delivery, the features, the production, you know, everything. It's loved it really. I particularly loved the use of strings on this album. They were used very well. I feel like strings, if you use them correctly, they can come across like so epic, like so good, and yeah, perfectly done on this tape, man. And there's a lot of like very instrument heavy production, which I found interesting because like Ghetts is traditionally a grime artist, but like I'm not saying you can't have like instrument heavy grime, but like normally like you associate grime with more like electronic sounds.
Yeah,
you get what I mean, right? Yeah, synth bass, yeah, but yeah, it also I think showcases his versatility. Like it's crazy. There's a whole range of tunes on here, and Ghetts pulls off most of them, to be honest. So yeah,
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm kind of gonna echo the same sentiment. I've just looked at it from a rapping perspective. So Mesh was like, we're gonna review the Ghetts tape. Never listened to the Ghetts project before. I've always known who Ghetts is. You know, I knew he was part of the movement crew with like Devlin, Wretch, Scorcher, Merston, all these guys. So I always knew that he was a top tier lyricist. Like every time I've heard a Ghetts song, I've always liked it. Like I've heard a lot of his songs. You know when he dropped, do you remember when he dropped One Take freestyle? Yeah. And I was like, oh, this Ghetts guy's sick. And I went and listened to a few of his mainstream tracks by then. I was like, oh, this guy's cool. So I never listened to a tape. It was the first time I listened to tape, and my God, I was very impressed. Very, very, very impressed. Yeah, I think from the start to finish, I think most of the features came correct. Everyone came to do their job on the features. Literally everyone, like we'll get into the bad stuff later, but no, JK came correct, Skeppy came correct, Emily Sandé came correct. Dave came correct.
Wretch.
Gigs.
Stormzy.
Gigs went off.
What were your favourite tracks?
Man, let's see. I like Fine Wine. I liked Mozambique. Actually, no, I did like Mozambique. I liked IC3, Autobiography, Sonia. But the songs that I'm not naming, it doesn't mean that I disliked. Like, I'm just talking about the ones that I really liked. Like, first listen, I liked Proud Family.
Yeah.
I liked Crud, and I liked Lil Bo Peep. Actually, I liked Squeeze too. I liked Squeeze. Squeeze surprised me. I liked that. I liked a lot of this joint. Nice. This album was really, really good. I think Gigs came correct lyrically. I think just, you know what, Gigs had to affect. Same with what I was saying about Gigs before we started the podcast. Like, he'll say simple things and they'll get me gassed. Like, and the first track, he's like, I've had you here for too long. Please hear the rest of the album. And I was like, and then it just faded, and I was like, that's cold. Like, I don't know what it was. Something about that was really cold. But yeah, man, that was a really, really good tape.
Yeah. It's weird because, like, I agree as well, because there's only two songs that it's not even that I dislike them.
Oh yeah, we're gonna say the same too, right?
But
I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm echoing again. Honestly, there's only two tracks that aren't. I don't even dislike them. They're just not.
There's one that is shit.
They're just my least.
There's one song that is so bad. No, Ghetts, great tape. You did not have to get the Ed Sheeran feature. That song was terrible. That song was buns. That song was so bad. Like, no, Mahesh, you don't understand how much I hate that song. Like, I hate that. Why you sing Ghetts? Don't. Oh my God, it was. You know, at the beginning, I thought Ed Sheeran was having an off day. I thought Ed Sheeran was having. I was like, why does Ed sound so bad? And then Ed's part came on. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not listening to this, because I thought this would be like an older school Ed Sheeran song. Because I thought Ed Sheeran and Ghetts. I was like, oh, this is gonna be sick. Like, because you know Ed Sheeran used to make tunes with the Manda back in the day. Like, he had songs like Jamie and them, and oh, good. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be like some guitar thing. I can see the video. Ed's playing guitar. Like, it's gonna be mad. And then this came on, and I said, this is terrible. I was so disappointed. That and yeah. So yeah, sorry about that, man. I just had to get out of the way. I wasn't tipping tongue around nothing.
But yeah, but my favourites, honestly, the first four, love them. Fire and Wine, Mozambique, Fire and Brimstone, Hop Out, Autobiography, which I love. Yeah, that's a good record. Pardon me, I love the piano and strings on good that. Storytelling. Sonia, oh my God, the sample on Sonia. The Anytime sample. Oh my! That's just like really perfectly good storytelling. Perfectly done. Like the production on that was like, yeah, and I agree. Like Emily Sandé did her thing on that. The production was like stripped back, but it was excellent. And Skeng Man, which came up before the album, so I knew about it. But yeah, and then Proud Family, man. Oh my God, excellent production and storytelling. And I think that's just like that's just another example of his artistry and the versatility he has. Like the ability to go from, like, for example, at the end of Skeng Man, when he's like, when he's got yeah, at the end of Skeng Man, he goes on to like has like a grind flow, and then on this it's like more stripped back, and yeah. And I think my least favorite are No Mercy and 10,000 Tears. Yeah, It sounded out of tune, man. Like, I was just
Yeah,
kind of like,
the hook in No Mercy was a bit strange, and then No mercy, no motherfucking mercy. Do 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 do. That is literally it.
like it's weird because like when I saw the lineup for that, I was just like, well, this can be some like hard, like gritty, full energy tune, and then I hear no motherfucking mercy, and I'm just like, what? I was like, what's this?
This backroom G guy.
He's got a tune with Partaliu called My Family.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that's backroad G, bro.
Right,
that's backroad G. So when I saw that lineup, I'm thinking, oh my god, like this is gonna be mad. But yeah, other than that, man, excellent album, excellent album.
You did like that Sheeran song either. Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to hear Ghetts. And big up him. He can try whatever he wants, but Ghetts singing doesn't do it for me. So yeah,
good tape. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a bit
tape.
too long. I can't lie. It was a bit too long. Could have done with a bit less music. It was long. It was an hour and 10.
Yeah.
It's a long listen. Long. Like I don't mind long album, but give me like 60 minutes is cool. Like, you know what I mean? Because they were long songs too.
Yeah.
But there was no song less than 3 minutes 10 on the album. No, 2 minutes 42, my bad. But still. But yeah, shout out to Ghetts. It's a really, really good tape, and I hope it's doing well in the charts or whatever. It got number 2, I think, on its first week, so shout out to Ghetts. That's pretty impressive.
So it is currently I need to check. Damn it! Give me 1 second. On Champions League, it's currently 3-2 to Lloyd.
I'll take that, big boy.
On Europa, it's 13-8 to me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. On Europa, it's 13. Are you okay, bro? You're
How? Football's just fucking fast. Okay, this is why I don't watch this shit sport, man. I don't mean that. I'm just pissed off right now. Mesh. It's North London Derby this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do some content around that, surely.
Oh yeah. No,
we don't know what, but we'll think of something.
Damn it! It's taking me so long to find this. Oh, come on! Where is it?
Oh, this is bollocks.
Did I update the score for?
No,
I didn't
not for
update
Europa
the score, did I?
You forgot to add on 4 points to me.
Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy.
All this shit right, man. I need to predict all this shit right.
Wait, what the hell? I'm trying to figure out. So last week it was 87-80 to me.
Now it's 90-87, I think. To me.
Yeah.
Because did you not watch the last game when Elon Musk scored the last minute hat trick?
Shut up. Yo, what is? Look at this guy. It's 90-84 to me on.
That's not bad. That's
Prem
not bad.
BBC.
That's doable.
But that's before the latest. I need to count up the latest round of results. But on that note, okay, let's do.
I'm starting to take notes of all the team that let me down, by the way, and you're getting called out on the Beers and Buds podcasts.
I told you, man. Fulham are a team.
You should back to win. I told you. Mesh loves Fulham. He always backs Fulham. Huh? You love Scott Parker, bruv.
But yeah, okay. So we have Ajax versus Young Boys. Same.
I need to do some different picks to use though today, so I can get like some points ahead. I just need to think like I'm trying to think weirdly.
Dynamo Kiev versus Villarreal. Who are you going?
Wow. This first leg, isn't it?
Yeah, first leg. Yeah.
Oh, this is so difficult. I'm going Villarreal. Oh, I don't know.
I'm going Villarreal as well.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. No, that's not good.
Roma versus Shakhtar. I'm going Roma.
Going. I don't even know who Roma have anymore, bro. They're Mkhitaryan. That's how out of touch I am. They don't have El Shaarawy or Luca Toni anymore.
Luca Toni, bro. Do you know how old Luca Toni is?
He played for time.
He's 43, bro.
Is he actually?
What are you doing? Man said Luca Toni. Oh, my days, Lloyd. You're having a stinker. Jesus.
I don't know if this plays for Rome. 9-goal line is gone. All the guys I know are gone. I'm going to go for a draw. Fuck it.
You're going for a draw?
I have to go different. I have to go different to you so for some of them so I can try to make points back, if that makes sense. I'm going for broke. I'm going for broke. It could be over.
So Olympiacos versus Arsenal. Lloyd doesn't predict on that, so...
Are you still in?
I'm going... I'm going to go draw, you know. I'm going to go draw. Cheeky draw.
Cool. Come on, boys. We need to win this tomorrow. For double now.
Spurs, Zagreb.
I'm going for...
I don't predict that.
Hey, fucking hell, man. The thing is, if I pick Tottenham, Mahesh could be happy regardless. Because he'll know that he'll have a big lead in beers and buds, or they'll win. So I'm gonna go Tottenham, so my brother can be happy regardless of result.
Okay, fair play. United, Milan. I'm going United.
I'm gonna go. No, Milan ain't got guys. Milan are doing okay, weren't they?
Yeah, but Zlatan's injured though.
Bro, when is this guy gonna age? Like, how can he still be kicking ball?
39, I think he is.
This guy, man. This guy's what? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go for United too, then.
Fair.
Ronaldo beat Napoli. Raw, man, like Ronaldo, you know.
Yeah. Slavia Prague versus Rangers.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Slavia Prague. You know.
I'm gonna go for a draw too. Oh yeah. No, they got momentum. They got momentum. They might do it. They just won the league, didn't they?
Yep.
How did they win the league in March?
Because they've been ridiculous.
That is wild.
And then Granada versus Molde. I'm going Granada.
I'm going Granada too. So I need if I could get 3 points back potentially.
Indeed.
That ain't gonna happen.
But yeah. Shall we, before we head off, discuss our teams a little bit?
Oh yeah, we'll do Premier League ones another time. Yeah, we'll do that weekend.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to talk about some Arsenal stuff for a while. When was the last time we recorded?
Week and a half ago?
We played Leicester. We played Leicester, didn't we, by that time, right?
Yes.
Because Jerome was here.
We recorded on that day, the day you beat Leicester.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. So, yeah.
Pardon me.
Shout out to Sante. Oh, fuck. Who knows who that is? So, the last game we played was against Burnley. It was very underwhelming. We should have been a few goals up in the first half. Bamiyang missed some really chances. Saka came close to. But then, as true Arsenal fashion, for some reason, we never go for the kill. Where teams are open for the kill, we never go for the kill, and this stuff always happens. And you know, it's just Xhaka. It's just classic Granit Xhaka. Chris Wood had to do nothing, just chested it in. There was a bit of that. I'm not gonna lie. I think we should have had I know. Obviously, you man are all gonna say I'm biased, and I know I'm biased, but we should have had a penalty. The ball hit Westwood's hand. He stopped it from going forward. It was a penalty. So yeah, I think that should have been a penalty. I think their second one shouldn't have been a penalty when the ref gave the red card. I thought that was really silly. On behalf of like Burnley, I don't think they deserved the red card. Nothing. So good thing he went to VAR, cleared that up, because that would have been silly. But yeah, second half we played dreadful. There was no urgency in the team. There never is, and it's kind of upsetting to see. We got fucking Olympiacos next tomorrow, as Mahesh said before. It's a tough game away from home. I think we'll win. I think we can win. It'd be nice to, they beat us last season though, so who knows? It'd be good. It'd be great just to get a win, just so we can, we got that little barrier, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, hopefully we can get a win. And then at the weekend we've got Tottenham, Mahesh's club. So, again, that's a fucking tough game. It always is, though. It always is. I always love this game. It's one of the fixtures, the two fixtures I look forward to every season. You know what I mean? I love it. I live for this kind of stuff. But yeah, so yeah, we'll definitely be doing stuff on the Beers and Blood social media. So make sure you follow us on the Twitter and the Instagram below, because we'll think of some cool stuff to do for it. But yes. Yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Go on, Mahesh.
And for Spurs, it's been another good week for us, really. We beat Fulham on Thursday 1-0, or Thursday last week 1-0, and we beat Crystal Palace 4-1. And yeah, really, I can't lie, the Fulham game was a bit iffy. To be fair, we should have been 2 or 3 up by half time, but yet again, not converting our chances. And then Fulham came out in the second half, and credit to them, they played really, really, really well. And I think to be fair to them, they deserved something from the game. We were saved by a very dodgy handball VAR decision, but Kane had a chance to seal it at the end. He didn't, but yeah, I'll take the 1-0. Fulham just went to Liverpool and beat them 1-0. So, they're not, Fulham are not an easy team. They're a very tough team to play against. And Scott Parker is doing a great job. And I really hope they stay up. They've got some really good players. They play good football. And I'd much rather they stay up than the likes of Burnley or Newcastle. So, yeah, we'll see. And then, yeah, we beat Palace 4-1. Great result. Went up 1-0. And conceded literally almost at half time, and I was frustrated. So we went in at 1-1, and I was like, "Oh my god, don't do this to me again." Zaha was coming on, and I thought my worst fears might be realised, but no, credit to us. We came out in the second half and killed them within 10 minutes. Really, 3-1 up, but I think by the 53rd minute, 2 goals from Bale, 2 goals from Kane. Kane also got 2 assists.
Badly came good,
He's arrived, and yeah, man, and Kane. Did you see Kane's first goal, by the way?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I saw him
ridiculous! What a goal! I'd say goal of the weekend in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
What a finish!
I can't believe Kane was discussion, man. I'm so
no. See, I'm glad you've admitted it. I'm
not one of them Arsenal fans that will just die on the hill because he plays for Spurs. He's shit. I'm not 15 anymore. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, the thing is, go on, bro.
No, that's it. I'm done. Carry on.
I was just gonna say, yes, I think Aubameyang's numbers were better than Kane in the last 2 seasons, but just in terms of
Kane offers so much more to a team.
Yeah, as an overall football player, Kane. Honestly, the only thing I would say that Aubameyang probably has over Kane is pace.
That look over, Aubameyang. That look over. When Aubameyang the ball flies over Aubameyang, he looks over the shoulder, he's gonna do something with it. Well, yeah, you think he's gonna do something with it anyway.
Honestly, I'd probably just say pace. I think Kane is superior in every other aspect. He's a better passer. I think he's a better finisher. He's better on his weak foot. He can score. He's just better in every way. And I know the stats didn't show that in the last 2 seasons, but I maintained. They called me a madman. But nah, Kane is...
No, you say it now, it makes me feel... Because Aubameyang...
No, he is. But, Kane is the best... At the moment, he's the best striker in the league. He's probably the best player in the league this season, I think.
Yeah, he's up there.
16 goals, 13 assists.
Yeah, he's up there, man. Hopefully...
Deep it this way, bro.
Assist for England this time, my brother.
I hope so, man. But no, just it's mad. This is what like really puts it into perspective for me, right? Is like with Kane, he's a striker, and he has 2 more assists than Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, and Jack Grealish. Who those 3 players are lauded as creative players.
They are balling out. All 3 are balling out always.
Exactly, and Kane, what a player, man. And I love Kane, man. So let me stop waffling about that. But yeah, great result. And we have Dinamo Zagreb tomorrow, which is not going to be an easy game. They are not pushovers. I think they're top of the Croatian league at the moment, and they don't concede a lot of goals, and they've scored a fair amount. So they're not going to be pushovers. It's going to be a tricky tie.
It's like White Hart Lane, though.
And then, it's at White Hart Lane. But yeah, and then Arsenal, massive game on
Game
Sunday.
we live for, man.
Sorry?
It's what we watch football for.
Yeah, man, probably could go very well or very badly. You know, it's one of those. But yeah, I mean, huge game, huge game. I think it will be very telling. I think it will determine how each of our seasons will go. I think.
I just realised this weekend we won't predict the same game.
Indeed,
that's quite cool.
Indeed, but yeah. Things are looking up for Spurs. A big game tomorrow, and then massive game Sunday, and then yeah,
man. You'll be hearing from us in the week. Don't worry.
Indeed, but
right.
Song of the week. My song of the week is "Anytime" by Brian McKnight, which was I brought it back. Old school, bro. That song is older than me, man. But yeah, I heard it on, it was sampled on Ghetts' album, and I was just like, oh man, bro, the nostalgia in that tune. Great tune. So yeah, that's my song of the week.
I'm gonna go for Come Home With Me by Cameron featuring Joel Santana. Classic song, from the Rockefeller era. And that's probably like one of my favorite eras of hip hop. That Just Blaze, those kind of guys, Jay, Cameron, Ye, all that stuff. So yeah, Come Home With Me, Cameron featuring Joel Santana.
Nice.
Right.
But yeah, thank you guys, as always. It's, thank you for listening. Hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And see you on the flip side.
Also, if you have any ideas for any more specials we can do, get in touch, because me and Mahesh aren't always that creative.
Yes.
We need help.
Yes.
So if you do have any ideas, send them in.
Yes, and also follow our socials on Twitter and Instagram. So yeah.
Also, if you come up with a good idea and you want to be a guest, make a good case and we might listen to you. We ain't promising anything. We're not just letting anyone on, but you present us a good idea, might let you on the podcast.
Yes. But yeah, thank you guys. Take care.
Alright, peace everyone.